Just one picture. Let's get it over with. Come on, Lola.
All right, one picture.
Let's hold hands.
Okay.
Come on, Ken, you can do better than that.
Yeah, but I'm dead.
Come on, passion. Give me some passion.
Oh, that's asking a lot after 26 years.
Steady, daughter.
Can you put your arm around her?
Is this guy making a pass at you?
Ooh, hey, secret's out.
All right, come on.
Okay.
We'll even give you a kiss. Just one time.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Thank you, thank you.
If I may be serious.
No, you may not. I'm sorry, Pat, but this is my thank God I'm alive party, and I just want to laugh and enjoy the company.
I just want to say, welcome home, Ken.
Welcome home. It's good to be back. Thank you very much.
I would like to thank a wonderful doctor and friend, Mark. When all the specialists were whispering about my episode, he said, Ken, you've had a stroke, but hang on, we're going to bring you back, and he did. Thank you.
Our hero.
And I need to thank my lovely daughter, Margie, and my son-in-law, Nat.
That's Nate.
Well, you made me laugh, and there wasn't a hell of a lot to laugh about, and I appreciate that. I'm very grateful to all of you for so many things, but let's face it, I wouldn't be here tonight if it wasn't for this lady. Seemed like she was there taking care of me 24 hours a day.
This is wonderful.
Seriously. My wife did one hell of a job. Here's to you, kid.
Somebody answer that phone?
Well, why don't you?
The plot thickens.
Thank you. Hello?
Hi, Dad.
Jeff! Hey, everybody, it's Jeff. Oh, everybody wishes you were here, son.
Yeah, I wish I was too.
I understand. Glad you called, though.
Look, I don't want to interrupt the party.
Don't be silly. You're as much a part of the celebration as anybody here.
I just wanted to say that, I've thanked God that you're alive. But I haven't thanked you for having the guts to fight it through, so thanks. Dad?
Yeah, I'm here. You want to talk to your mother or Margie?
No, Dad, this call's just for you and me. So, take care.
Oh, wait, how's the training?
All I've been doing.
You know, we're all coming down for the big meet. I look forward to seeing you then.
Right, yeah. You have fun.
You too. Thanks for calling, son.
Bye.
Well, that was short and sweet.
What did the kid have to say?
He said to be sure and save him some meatballs. Hey, speaking of food, did I tell you the one about the guy who goes, no, you haven't heard this one, I promise. Listen to this. It's a wonderful joke. The guy goes into the restaurant and he tells the waiter, I want cold eggs, bitter coffee, and burnt toast. The waiter says, sir, I can't serve you that. He says, why not? You did yesterday.
That's a good
I like that.
Don't, I'm tossing this. Get
I'm
it
eating
off. Stop it. Can't do that.
Is it good? It's great. You know, I thought I'd never see Dad like this again.
He looks wonderful, doesn't he?
He looks
great. Mom, after dinner, we thought we'd go over and see Angie and Paul.
But you're staying over tonight.
Yeah, sure, if Dad doesn't mind giving up his room.
It's your room.
We could sleep in Jeff's room.
No. Ken's feeling well enough to move back into our bedroom. Tonight.
Now you two go right to bed now. And I mean that.
Bye.
Good night.
Oh, it's so good to have you back.
Thanks for a wonderful party. Thanks for everything.
Sleep okay?
Oh, yeah. I sleep better in this house than anywhere in the world. So, you know, I can sleep anywhere as long as Nate's in the same bed. And just, I love listening to him breathe. Such a comforting sound. Isn't it great having that warm body next to you? Mom, I'm embarrassing you.
No, you're not. It'd be silly. I'm happy for you. Nate's a good man. He deserves the best. You should always give him your best.
I try to.
Well, I think you could try a little harder sometimes. You know, with a little care, you could look smashing.
Mom, let's move on.
There's a wonderful new shop in town. Young designers, good prices. We could go over there after breakfast.
No money.
My treat.
Mom, would you please give up? Your image of me is not my image of me. I'm never going to be chic, smashing.
You could have your own style.
This woman's got her own style, and I like it.
And what else matters?
Let's see now, Nate, you like your eggs over easy, right?
I'll do his eggs. He likes my cooking. Isn't that a break? His mother happened to be a lousy cook.
Well, then why don't you watch the toast and you watch the bacon, and I'm going to go see how Ken's doing.
You handle that? Ken?
Down a minute.
It's a letter from Jeff.
Can't hear you. Tess? What'd you say?
Breakfast is ready.
I'll be right down.
Go! Push it down! Push it, Tom, boy! Rick, pick it out! Pick it out! Move it! Good turn! Nice turn! Come on! Push! You got him! You're ahead! Oh, Ricky! Fence for it! You can get it! Come on, Jeff! Hold on, Jeff! Okay! Yeah! Okay! Good time! Way to go, Jeff! Great! Bring it in here. Great.
Thanks.
Hey, wait up, Bill.
Okay, listen up. We got Oregon State Tuesday.
Your mom phoned.
Oh.
She said it was urgent. Call her as soon as you can. Thanks.
I was hoping it was one of your ladies. No way, man. They get on with nobody but me.
You wish. I just like to meet one of them. How about double dating this weekend?
No, can't. Maybe some other time. I'll see you at the room, all right? See ya.
Get out of here.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Claire.
This is a bad time.
No. I was expecting a call from Jeff. You could be useful.
Oh, it can't be time for the community services drive again.
This is the Library Association.
Ken looked so great last night.
Yeah, he's looking a lot better. Now I'm worried about Jeff.
Is he sick?
No, I don't think it's anything physical. Something emotional is going on. I mean, it was like this summer. It was a nightmare. One shouting match after another.
He and Ken?
No, he's very protective of his dad.
Meaning Mom got it.
Something's just got him tied up in knots.
Well, at this age, something is very often a girl.
Yeah, well, it's something. Hello?
Will you accept a collect call from Jeff Lynd?
Oh, yes, I will. No, I accept the charges. Thanks.
Hi, Mom. You got my letter?
Hi, yeah, I got it. What's up?
Mom, I hate to bother you, but...
You're not bothering me. The only thing that bothers me is not knowing what's going on.
Mom, I can't talk about this on the phone.
Oh, come on, Jeff.
Mom, please. We need to be face to face for this.
All right. I could be down there in less than an hour.
Wait. Hold it. How about lunch tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't have practice until 4.
All right. All right. I'll pick you up in front of the dorm at noon.
Okay.
Honey, are you in trouble? I mean, is there a girl involved?
Tomorrow, okay?
All right. Bye.
I have reservations at Waterside.
Great. You want to drive?
Yeah. Dad okay?
Yeah, he's fine. I'm fine, too. Margie and Nate are fine. What's going on with you?
Mom, we're going to talk, but I want it to be just right.
I've waited this long.
Let's not go in yet. Before the food, the view.
Okay.
I'm really sorry for what I put you through this summer.
It was awful.
You know, I've always tried to be open and honest with you. And I know this is going to hurt you. I wish there were an easier way to say this.
Just say it. Just say it, honey. Trust me.
Mom, I'm a homosexual. I know you don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it either. But I've been fighting against it for years. And it's true, and it just gets truer.
How do you know it's true? What do you mean it gets truer? Is there somebody?
No. I've never had sex with anyone.
Well, then how can you know?
I just feel it. And every night and every day, it seems clearer.
But you can't be sure if...
I'm not sure of anything. You see, I've been carrying this secret around for so long that sometimes I think I'm crazy. And I thought if I told someone, you, how it is...
Oh, yes, I'm glad you did. I'm so glad you did, darling. Of course you're not sure. How could you be? We'll get help.
You know, I never thought I could just say it out like that. To you or to anyone. I am a homosexual.
I'm glad you did. It's very brave. I'm so glad you told me.
We're having another beautiful day with clear skies and a high of 76 degrees.
He didn't say, I have these feelings I don't understand. He didn't say I worry because I'm not like the other guys. What he said was, I can't even say that word. I choke on it. It's an ugly, ugly word.
Tess, the important thing is Jeff told you.
Mark, why is this happening? What did we do? What didn't we do? He was always so close to his father. He was never a mama's boy. I must have done something. I must have overprotected him or coddled him.
All right, now that's enough. You've had a bad shock. Who knows? Maybe Jeff's wrong.
Oh, God, that's what I want to believe. He said there's no one, that there's never been anyone. But how can he be so sure? How can we show him that he's mistaken?
Psychiatric counseling might be a first step.
Psychiatrists think they can cure this, don't they?
Some do, some don't.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know enough to risk an opinion.
Well, it's an illness, for God's sake. It can be cured.
Tess, the purpose of getting Jeff psychiatric counseling would be to help him find out who he is.
Can you give me the name of a good doctor in Seattle?
Of course.
One that really thinks he can help.
No doctor's going to give you a guarantee.
Everybody said that Ken's case was hopeless. Everybody. And look what we all did there.
When are you going to tell Ken?
Well, that's one of the reasons I wanted to see you today. You said I'm not supposed to treat him like he's sick anymore. Do I tell him this?
If you start out concealing this from him because you want to protect him, when will it seem right to tell him? Next week? Next month?
Hi.
Hi, Sue. How are you?
Okay.
Your mom home?
Yeah, she's around and back watering her plants.
Oh, good.
How's Jeff?
Oh, fine. Working hard.
I'd love to see him if he's home over the holidays.
Sure.
Great.
Hi.
Hi.
Alex says I should at least put in a money crop. Tobacco, wheat, ginseng.
Sounds like a good idea.
Is everything okay?
Not really.
And Jeff?
Oh, Claire. He's under a lot of pressure. He's really pushing himself in sports. His pre-med courses are absolutely brutal. And he's so exhausted all the time. It leaves him feeling depressed, you know. Same old college stuff.
I'm sorry. What will you do?
I talked to Mark, and he's going to arrange for him to see a very good doctor in Seattle. I'm going down tomorrow and check him out.
So it wasn't girl trouble?
No. I saw Sue just now. God, she's so pretty.
You know she's still got a thing for Jeff.
It would have been nice. Our two families.
Hi. Where you been? You look bushed.
I stopped by Claire's.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's great, under control. Dinner will be ready in about 20 minutes.
In his referral, Dr. Waldo told me your son's declaration of his homosexuality surprised you, Mrs. Lynd.
Yes, it did, completely.
But you're trying to be supportive.
Well, I wanted to be positive. I didn't want him to know how shocked I was.
Why not?
Well, I thought it would make him feel more guilty. It would, wouldn't that?
You feel that arranging for him to see a psychiatrist is being supportive?
Well, yes, he asked for help. I mean, I know he wants to get well.
You think of homosexuality as an illness, Mrs. Lynd?
Yes. Don't you?
I do. But not all psychiatrists agree.
Well, do you think that you'll be able to cure him?
You're asking for a promise. It would be dishonest of me to make one. Over the past 20 years, about 25% of my patients have turned to heterosexual behavior.
25%?
All of these patients were highly motivated young people who wanted to change and who remained in therapy for a sufficient time.
Oh, Jeff would. He wants to get well, and he never gives up. He never has.
You're very close to your son?
Yes. Well, he's not as close as he is to his father. I don't think we were too close.
I wasn't being judgmental. You're concerned about adding to the boy's guilt? Don't exaggerate your own.
Thanks.
Tell me about Jeff as a child. Anything you can think of.
Well, he was born 3 years after his sister. And, it was really wonderful having a baby again. Maybe I spoiled him. I don't really believe in words like spoiling, but maybe I did. He was a wonderful child. He was very loving and trusting. He was very spirited. He was a joy to be with. Something went wrong, I guess. Usually in these cases, it's the mother they blame, right?
Mrs. Lynd, I'm not concerned with who's to blame.
Let's see here. Let's see now. Oh, Jeff hasn't had any physical experience. That's good, isn't it?
You can't be sure of that.
Well, he wouldn't lie. He's never lied, even as a child. Always told the truth.
Well, all this background will be very helpful, I'm sure, Mrs. Lynd. I won't be seeing you again. It's better for the patient not to feel he's being reported on to any outsider, even his parents. I'm sure you understand?
Oh, yes, sure. I hadn't realized that. I didn't realize that we wouldn't, be talking. But no, I can understand it. Well, that'll be fine.
All right, Tess, let's have it. Come on, what's this all about? Is it serious?
It is.
All right. Is it something I don't know about my health?
Oh, God, no. No. Is that what you were thinking? No. It's Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah, now listen. This is something that can be changed. So please don't explode.
What is it?
2 days ago, I got a letter from him. He wanted to talk to me. He was protecting you.
He's sick?
In a way.
What do you mean, in a way?
Please, I don't want you to get overexcited. This is very difficult. He has the idea that he may be a homosexual.
What? Come on, Jeff said that.
I couldn't believe it either. But he's asking for help. That's what we have to remember.
Oh, my God. My God, my God. If this is true.
If it is, it can be changed.
If it's true, it'll stay true.
He hasn't done anything with anyone. As long as there hasn't been...
So the guy slips the gal around the back, up the fire escape, and into this sleazy room. I mean, we're talking sleazy. There's nothing in the room but a bed, a table, a telephone, and a Bible. Pat, you've heard this. Don't stop working. He's liable to change his mind. So they settle down. They're making the best possible use of the bed. Suddenly the phone rings. The guy tries to ignore it. It rings again. Hello? It's a desk clerk. Hey, didn't I rent you a single room? The guy says, yeah, you did. Desk clerk says, well, do you have a woman up there with you? The guy says, yeah, I'm afraid I do. Desk clerk says, well, what are you going to do about that? The guy thinks a minute and says, maybe you should send up another Bible. Mr. David, it's a pleasure doing business with you. Listen, if you have any problem at all, I want to hear from you personally, okay? Okay. Pat will take care of the rest of the paper. Good luck. God bless.
Okay. Mel, will you look these over? I want to be sure it's right.
You're very angry.
I haven't said anything.
That's one reason I know you're angry. Of course, there's also the rigid body, clenched fists. Why are you so afraid of being angry?
You lose your temper, you're out of control.
And you want to be in control.
In my place, wouldn't you?
What do you imagine would happen if you lost control?
I'd say or do something. Maybe spill it all.
Spill what? Your sexual feelings?
Yeah.
What would you feel about that?
It'd be the end.
Because your feelings about sex aren't acceptable?
Acceptable? How can they be acceptable? I've been lying for 7 years.
That long?
Since junior high.
Lying to your parents?
To my parents, to my friends, to everybody.
You lied to be like the others.
Here, I even did this. Jeff's little black book. Can you help me?
Mom, I don't believe
this. Oh, I'm so glad you came down today.
Just an impulse.
Oh, maybe ESP.
Why? Were you thinking about me?
And Dad? I was going to call you tonight, but this is much better.
Oh, yeah?
I almost said something the night of the party, but I just wanted to be sure.
Oh, sweetie.
I got the test results yesterday.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I even had morning sickness today to make it official.
Oh, you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You don't know how much this means to me right now.
Sure I do. I'm making you the perfect grandma.
Oh, when are you going to tell Dad?
I want you to tell him.
Oh, he's going to be so thrilled.
Well, I know that a mere daughter can't carry on the illustrious family name, but we'll have to leave that to Jeff. But a first grandchild is something special, huh? Mom, are you all right?
Of course, I'm just a little emotional. You know what I was just thinking? You can't find a better OB man than Dr. Sherrill.
Mom, I like my doctor. He's just 2 blocks away.
It was just a suggestion.
First of many.
Honey, I'm delighted. That's great news.
Oh, she should have had the thrill of telling you.
Well, Grandpa will give her a call. Congratulations, Grandma.
Oh, don't you see?
When's the baby due?
End of May.
Terrific. Do we look old enough to be grandparents?
I don't. Oh, she's so casual. Hope she takes proper care of herself.
Don't you worry about Margie. She'll take care of herself.
I heard from Jeff. He's coming home this weekend.
Won't that be awkward?
It's his home. We haven't stopped being his parents because...
Okay. Margie, congratulations, sweetheart. Yeah, Mom just told me.
Anybody home?
I'm up here, Jeff.
Hi. Ah, you look good.
Dad home?
Not yet. If he's late, he's going to meet us at the restaurant.
Where are we eating?
Lazy Susan.
Great.
Yeah, you want a cup of coffee or a soft drink while we wait?
Well, Pete and I had a beer at the bus station.
Pete?
Yeah, we rode up together. He's spending the weekend with his brother and sister-in-law.
I didn't realize he had family in Everett.
Yeah, we may take you in a movie.
Tonight?
After dinner. Why, is that a problem?
No, but you just left him. I mean, you've been with him all this time at school.
Oh, my God, Mom, you don't think that...
I wasn't thinking anything. Come on, Jeff. Let's be easy on each other. Okay? So, do you like Dr. Daniels?
Sure, I guess.
Well, I mean, is he... Do you feel he can help you?
Mom, I'm not supposed to talk about the visits. He said he told you that.
He did. I'm not talking about the visits. I was asking you how you feel about it.
Well, how I feel is supposed to be between me and him.
Jeff, this means a lot to all of us.
Mom, I'm not going to talk about it. That's it. Come on, let's play by the rules.
Hello.
Tess. Is Jeff there?
Yes, he is.
Well, listen, honey, we're into a pretty big deal here, so why don't you two go on to dinner without me?
All right, we'll meet you at the restaurant.
Well, no, honey, this could go on for hours, so you better not count on me.
Oh, Ken, he's going to know you don't want to see him.
Tess, this is business.
This is just the beginning of this. I really think we both have to try.
I'm sorry. I just think it's better this way. I'll be home around 9.
He's going to go to a movie.
I'll see you later, hon.
There's this one prof in microbiology, and he makes his work seem so vital, so exciting. I mean, you know, it is the basis of every other branch of medicine. So maybe with a career in biological research, you can actually help more people than in a regular medical practice. Oh, anyway, it's an option. And I'm boring you.
No, you're not. Not at all. I'm sorry. My mind just wandered along.
There's only one thing you can think about.
That's not true.
The way you look at me now.
It's no different.
It is. I feel it. Even when you don't ask questions, they're in your face. Maybe it'd be easier if you just asked.
Well, I'm just trying to understand it all. You said that you haven't had sex with anyone, and I believe you. I totally believe you. That's why I just don't understand how you know what you prefer.
Before you do anything, you have feelings, right?
Right.
Remember when you met Dad? You must have felt something special. I mean, just seeing him or hearing his voice, being in the same room with him. You thought about him, or you dreamed about him. You wanted him. Other guys, like my friends Pete, they talk about their girls and what they feel, what they dream, and what they do. I think of girls, a girl, and I try to feel what they feel.
May I take these?
Mom, I've held a girl in my arms, and I've kissed her, and I've touched her, and she's touched me, but none of it happened. It's like I'm behind this thick glass wall, watching but not a part of anything, with no feelings. But there's this guy on the swim team. I'm nothing special to him, but a teammate, an acquaintance. But when I see him, or when I'm close to him, I feel alive. I mean, the wall is gone. A few times, he's touched me, hugged me. He doesn't give it any thought, but I can't think of anything else. I dream about him. I don't want to, but I do. I feel the same things for him that I'm supposed to feel for girls. I know what it is to love, to be loved, to make love. And then I wake up. And I feel miserable and ashamed, just like I do now. I wish more than anything that I wasn't like this. Oh, I don't think it was such a good idea, me coming home. Maybe I should just stay at school at least until Christmas.
No, I don't want you to stay away.
But you don't know what to do with me when I'm here. If you don't mind, maybe I will go to that movie after all.
He's not with you?
No.
Listen, Tess, don't be upset, but I have to go to work early tomorrow.
Oh, don't do that. He knows you're avoiding him.
I don't think I can handle seeing him yet.
You'd face this if it were anything else. If it were anything else, you'd want to help him.
It isn't anything else.
Even if it were leukemia or cancer.
There's no disgrace in having cancer.
You sound as if you'd rather he had cancer.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
Well, apologize to him, not me.
You just don't know what it's like for a man to find out his only son is a queer.
I don't know? Oh, I see. You're the only one who hurts. You're the only one who has feelings. I'm just his mother, so of course I don't feel any sense of loss, any ache of failure. Only fathers feel pain. Is that it?
I shouldn't have said that either.
And it isn't just what's happening to you or me. Don't you care what Jeff's going through? He's trying his very best to work this thing out, to be the son you want. For God's sake, put yourself in his place.
No, I will not put myself in his place because he's in the wrong place. What he's doing is wrong.
He hasn't done anything.
But he wants to.
We're not going to get anywhere if you're going to start throwing up self-righteous barriers, and that's what you're doing by describing things you don't understand as wrong.
You don't like wrong? All right, how about unnatural? Homosexuality is unnatural. Sex between two men goes against the laws of nature. It's perverted, it's selfish, it's sick.
Ken, in today's world...
Don't give me today's world. I've had it with being open-minded. That means soft-headed. I've had it with these kids throwing their lifestyles up to me. Liberated, they call it. Degenerate, I say. Hey, if it feels good, do it, sure. Hop into bed anytime, anywhere with anyone. Why not? When they talk about love, what they mean is sex. Now, real love. Love between a man and a woman, or true friendship. Love between two men, that I understand. That's healthy, that's clean, that's natural. So don't tell me to put myself in Jeff's place.
Where are you going? Let's talk it out.
There's nothing more to say.
I have a lot more to say. You just don't want to hear it. All right, fine. This has been your answer to all our problems for how long? Go on, walk down that hall. Go in that bedroom and close that door and climb into that empty bed. And go to sleep asking yourself, why has God done this to Ken Lynn? God.
I apologize for leaving you alone last night.
Oh, it's okay.
I saw a great movie, Mistaken Identity. This guy, he has this terrific head-on collision in the very first minute of the picture. And from then on, he can't remember his name, or claims he doesn't. And then the people around him, they try to convince him he's this guy or that guy, but who they want him to be.
Oh, sounds good. Dad and I haven't been to a movie in months.
Where is he? Is he asleep?
No, he's gone. He left very early.
We'll be back for lunch.
Mm-mm.
For dinner?
No, I think he's going to have to be out all day.
He has to be out because I'm in. He can't stand to face me. Dad's old silent treatment.
When he's hurting, he goes silent. He can't help it.
Mom, I can't stand him making me feel like I'm a criminal.
Give him time. He just needs a little room.
I'll give him better than that. You know, he can have his house and his town. I mean, there's no room for me in his uptight world. It's great.
All right.
Look, Mom, tell him I got the message. I'll clean it up. Just, I'm not a baby anymore. I'll be in Seattle where I've got room. Just had some soup.
Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Something wrong with it? Just give me a cup of coffee.
Can I get you anything, folks? Coffee, please. Sure. Got some brewing right now.
Go to the game this afternoon? No. I was out of town. You missed a good one. We massacred Oregon. Haven't I seen you on campus? Are you a student too? No, no more. Dropped out after a couple of years. What's your major? Pre-med. Ambitious. Well, good luck. How much do I owe you? 3 1/4. Wasn't the soup, I'm just about hungry.
Looks like another wet one.
Only on weekends.
Can I give you a lift?
Hey, all right.
I'm Hank.
I'm Jeff.
You in a hurry to get to the campus? Kinda nice driving in this rain.
No big hurry.
I thought we'd wait out this rain, okay?
No.
Come on. Can't. It's okay. Who's to stop you? That's what you want, isn't it?
comes second to North State. Jeff Lynd's teammates are mobbing him now. The entire Washington swim team is up. It's a real celebration poolside. It's going to be Jeff Lynd Day on campus as a great performance in the anchor lap of this freestyle relay.
Now, can you please tell us where Ken is?
He didn't feel up to coming.
Oh, don't hand me that, Mom. He's using the old freeze-out technique on Jeff. Why?
This isn't a simple thing, Margie.
Jeff busts his butt to please his old man. He doesn't even bother to show up.
I mean, whatever this problem he's got going with Jeff, couldn't he have just skipped it for today?
Obviously he couldn't.
Tess, if there's trouble between two people, they don't solve it by avoiding each other. Get the car.
What is it, Mom?
Let's not get into this.
So what do we do about Christmas? Is Dad gonna boycott that too?
Don't you want to be with Jeff for Christmas?
Sure. With things the way they were, the way they ought to be. But for me to pretend I approve of what he's doing to himself, to this family, to us, no way.
Oh, Ken, what will the holidays mean if we're not all together?
Don't you suppose I've been thinking about all that? Knock myself out day and night thinking about it. That's all I'm able to think about anymore. Think about that queer homosexual who used to work for me. I learned later he hanged himself. Think about AIDS and how it's killing all those young men. Think about the kids Jeff's never going to have. My grandchildren. The end of our family name. How long would he be here?
Christmas Eve to New Year's. He has a date with Sue Wister New Year's Eve.
All right, I'll try. Upstairs.
Oh, don't start by avoiding him.
Oh, hi! Hi, how was the trip?
Great.
Oh, good. Oh, nice.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
I'll put your presents under the tree.
Wow, great tree. How'd you manage without me?
It wasn't easy. I bet you're hungry, huh?
Oh, I'm starving.
Well, at least that hasn't changed.
How about you? Would you like a snack?
Me, no thanks. I'm saving up for the turkey tomorrow.
Do you remember the year when you decided that we should raise our own turkey?
Oh, yeah. Tom the Terrible.
Chased him around the yard so much he was all muscle.
You know, he chased me. That turkey thought he was an eagle.
Such a part of the family, no one could kill him.
Oh, that's right. I mean, I finally had to put him in the children's zoo.
Or he's still chasing little kids.
Yes.
You better fix this guy something to eat. He's obviously undernourished. I'll see you in the morning.
Made you a nice chicken salad, potato salad. Oh, you need to start.
Okay, right. Look at this smile.
So much emotion. Could you care for a cunning cottage? We could share the world apart, my much. 'Cause I've got a crush, my baby on you.
Sorry I'm such a lousy dancer.
You've been saying that to me for about 10 years.
Some things don't change.
I wouldn't want them to. Whenever I go out with you, I always feel so
Comfortable?
sure of myself.
You know what?
Hey, Jeff. Pete, I didn't know you were coming.
Last minute invite.
This is Sue Wister. This is my roommate, Pete Roberts.
Hi. So I finally get to meet the incomparable Sue. You didn't exaggerate. Oh, this is,
Maribel Allen, hi. We just got off a borrowed motorcycle, so I really need to fix my face and hair. Come with me, thanks. I'll be right back.
No wonder you keep that all to yourself. Man, you're really going to be starting the new year off right.
Happy New Year. Again.
It's a great party.
What is it? Did I do something?
No. You're great. Mom?
Happy New Year.
Did you wait up to say that or to get a report on the big date?
No. I know you had a good time.
No, it was terrible. More lies and more pretending, and so unfair to someone like Sue.
What happened?
She tried, and I tried. You tried.
Sue doesn't have to try. She's crazy about you.
Mom, I like her too. Too much to ever use her like that again.
Oh, Jeff, don't be so easily discouraged. You know Dr. Daniels said you had to be in therapy.
Mom, I'm through with Daniels.
Jeff.
If I'm gonna go to someone, I want someone who will help me.
Oh, he's had such wonderful successes.
I know about his famous cures, Mom. Well, he can't cure me because I'm not sick. I don't have a disease.
What do you mean?
What's going on here?
We're starting the year, Dad, by facing the truth.
He wants to stop treatment.
I have stopped.
Oh, really? Don't you think your mother and I have something to say about that?
Jeff, don't throw away this chance. This is your one hope.
Mom, it's a phony hope. You know, you and Dr. Daniels talk about curing me. All you want to do is brainwash me, get me to play your game, spend the rest of my life in the closet.
You asked for our help, son.
I ask you to help me be myself. You've got to let me be what I am, because I can't change.
You mean won't change?
Look at me! Look at me! I'm the same person I've always been. Only now, I'm accepting the fact that I prefer to have sex with men.
No!
Yes.
No.
And that's nobody's business but mine and his. Two consenting adults acting in private.
You don't know what you prefer.
Yes, I do. I've tried it.
That's it.
Ken?
No. Talk about dishonesty. Talk about having it both ways. I'm educating you. I'm paying for your fancy psychiatrist, and you're down there doing God knows what. You're sick and you want to stay sick? All right, fine, but I'm through. If that's the kind of lifestyle you want, you can pay for it, because you're not getting another penny out of me.
Ken, don't do this.
If that's the way it is.
Jeff!
You know, when I asked for your help, I wasn't asking for your money.
Oh, so now it's us that failed you, huh?
I feel the same about the two of you that I always have. I just wish you didn't feel different about me.
Jeff, wait! Oh, God. Oh, God.
Here you go. Bourbon. Come on, come on.
I should have told you guys first. If I had to do it over again, I would. But when I wrote Mom, I still wasn't sure.
But now you are?
I'm a queer, a fag, a fairy, a homo.
Jeff, don't.
Mom. You know, Mom, she convinced herself that she could cure me, make it go away. But I can't change. I told him that tonight. And I'm not taking one more penny from him or her. I'm gonna get myself a job and...
You can live here?
No, you guys don't have enough room.
We can make room.
Yeah.
At first, only...
For as long as you want.
Listen, Jeff, I think it's nobody's damn business what you are. It's not your mother's, it's not your father's, it's not Margie's, it's not mine. Just start believing that.
Aren't you going to work?
Maybe later.
You've been saying that for 3 days. Why don't you call Mark?
Ask my doctor to make me feel better.
Okay. I'm going to see Adam.
Why?
I'm not giving up on him.
I look at these pictures. I remember how I used to feel.
Jeff's gone to campus. He's moving his stuff out of the dorm this weekend.
Oh, no, he mustn't do that. He mustn't do that.
Well, Mom, after the other night, what do you expect?
Big deal the other night. Some angry things were said. So what? You kids say angry things all the time. We're going to pay his bills.
This isn't what Jeff wants.
I'm not going to let him throw his future away in some childish rage to spite us.
Mom, Jeff isn't being childish and he isn't throwing anything away. He is staying in school, but he's paying his own way, and it has nothing to do with spite.
I know what it has to do with. I've done it myself. It has to do with being hurt, then you want to hurt other people. I know exactly what it's about.
Mom, would you listen to me? You are wrong. Jeff hates hurting you and Dad. He's accepted the truth about himself, and all he is asking for you to do is the same.
Oh, Margie. You'll know when you have a child of your own.
I am having a child of my own. And please, God, I pray I will remember what it is like to be a child, to need to stand on your own and still feel loved.
It has nothing to do with love. Of course we love Jeff. I just don't understand what he's doing.
You'll probably never understand. I don't expect to.
Then how am I supposed to help him?
What, help him be what you think he should? You can't. Just accept him. Don't shake your head and shrug me off. You make a start, Mom, by accepting me as an adult. Because what I have to say may be worth listening to. Just consider the possibility. For years, I have been begging you to accept me for what I am. Let me cut my hair, let me dress as the woman as I feel I am, and forget about appearances, and you never listen. And now Jeff is telling you who he is and what his life has to be, so just listen to him. You stop denying and listen.
Can I have this chair?
Your mom waited for you over an hour, and then she said she had to go, and would I give you that? You can tell me what this is all about.
Just a big blow up we had on New Year's Eve.
You're doing okay at the party.
Hey, shit, I'm sorry. Just give me a minute.
Give me a minute. You gotta be kidding.
Come on, Mark, don't get into it. Oh, listen to her.
I think you girls had better leave.
Cutie.
You want to step outside? Come on, man. I don't think you're sorry enough, man. Huh?
Hey, you guys, hey, take it easy.
But oh, man, we're just getting rid of the faggots.
So get rid of me. I'm a faggot, too.
Very funny. Okay, I was just kidding around.
I needed a beer.
Thanks.
He's just joking.
Yeah.
Believe that? Come on, baby.
Here's your hot dogs.
You know, that was a dumb thing to say. About being a faggot. I mean, somebody might take you seriously.
Maybe I was serious.
Oh, come on, Jeff.
What difference would it make?
If you were gay? Well, I've been your roommate for 1.5 years now. What's that make me?
I wasn't kidding. I'm gay.
Is it put on, right?
Oh, Pete, I'm gay.
I don't believe this is happening to me. Oh, yeah, I've been living with a fag. All this time you've been lying to me. Lying and lying.
I'm sorry for that.
Well, God, the things I've told you, I trusted you like nobody else. And all this time, you... Who else knows? Who else knows?
My folks.
That's why they kicked you out. No wonder your mom kept staring at me like that. She thinks I'm that way, too. All those stories about the women, your little black book. All this time, you've been making out in gay bars. When I come back here,
I'll be gone.
Ken?
Tess, I need you. It's no good. I'm sorry. I can't even think about sex without thinking about Jeff. It kills it.
That's an excuse. You really can't blame our problems in bed on Jeff.
But it's true.
No, it isn't. You stopped coming to me long before Jeff told us.
Yeah, but since the stroke, you know.
You cut me out long before the stroke.
You know, one of the reasons I fell in love with you was because you always demanded the very best of me. And I never wanted to give you anything but my best. I guess if you live long enough, everything falls apart.
Kenneth. I need you. I always have.
I can't promise anything.
Just be with me.
Stu! Did you finish the lab work?
Yeah. I missed a lot of Yellen's class.
Yeah, he asked about you.
When I'm there, he ignores me.
Don't worry, I got the notes. I'll get them to you when we get home.
Oh, thanks a lot for covering for me. So what do you want for dinner tonight?
Oh, I don't know. You decide. Anyhow, you're the cook.
Do I have to make all the decisions around here anyhow?
Give me a break.
Understand you're about to be a grandfather.
Yes, I've been shopping for a bigger wallet to hold the baby pictures.
Ken, you know I don't hedge or soft talk.
I'm listening.
The results of these tests are not good. Circulation's poor. Reflexes weak. Your blood pressure's all over the place. High, low, in between.
And I've been feeling so much better lately. So much for self-diagnosis, huh?
I'll give you some new medication. Try to stabilize the blood pressure. But, I can't say it's going to reverse what I see.
Thank you.
Some patients, when they find themselves in your spot, start pulling in, closing doors.
I'm still trying to open some.
Good.
Tess and I, getting to know each other again. We're enjoying a whole new life. Hey, you've heard the argument about when life begins, have you?
No.
The priest says life begins at the moment of conception. The minister says, no, life begins at the moment of birth. The rabbi thinks a minute and says, you're both wrong. Life begins when the last kid goes to college and the dog dies. See you later, Mark. Thank you.
This is going to make a darling room as you put all these things together.
Well, this kid is coming into the world very well provided for. I hope his parents can live up to it.
Or her.
Mom, it's going to be a boy. And we're naming him Jeff.
That's nice. I sure hope he calls his father on his birthday.
Well, Maybe he's waiting to hear from you.
I don't have his number.
You know, it's not easy catching him in. School, 2 jobs.
I miss him. I miss him a lot, and so does your dad. What he's doing, what he is, does that bother you at all?
Well, if I had been calling the plays, I wouldn't have ordered a gay brother, but he's Jeff. And what the hell, I love him.
I know that's how I'm supposed to feel.
Mom, whatever you feel, just be honest with Jeff. He can handle it.
Hello? It's a hang-up. You hope that call was for you?
I don't know why. I'm not going to hear from him.
Yeah. Parents.
Today's my dad's birthday.
You might give him a call.
He doesn't want to hear from me.
You sure about that?
Looks expensive. Let's see. Oh, Tess, it's beautiful.
Yeah?
Just beautiful. That must have set me, you back right.
It has, it is scripts.
Oh, let's see. Thank you very much. Here, put it on for me. Okay. Away with the old and on with the new.
You really like it?
I love it. And thank you for a beautiful birthday celebration.
Well, it's not over yet.
Listen, I've been trying to write this letter to Jeff for a while now, actually. But I don't know.
Can I read it?
Yeah, okay, but it's just not quite finished yet. I thought about calling him, you know, or maybe even going down to see him. I guess I need to say what I want to say without worrying about being interrupted.
Send it. Don't change anything.
Hey, this is for you.
Oh.
Present. Thank you.
Wait, one more.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Oh.
Did you got him
Look
good?
at I got him good. Where's Ken?
I have to take him back to the nursery, Mrs. Lynn.
Oh, not already.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, bye, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Come on,
Bye.
Joey.
We said bye, like.
Oh.
Have you seen Jeff? Is he doing? Oh, sure. He brought me all these fattening goodies. And...
You know, I think he's as proud of the kid as I am.
Yeah, he says he is. I can't believe it. You love it?
He and Stuart are both on duty here now.
Stuart, is that his roommate? Yeah, he's nice. He's pre-med, too.
Hey, why don't I go see if I can find Jeff?
Oh, no, that's all right, darling. I'll catch up with him later. Thanks.
Dr. Hoffman, please call extension 741. Dr. Hoffman, extension 741, please. Dr. Young, please call admitting extension 442. Dr. Young.
I really don't. I'm sorry.
One of my better ideas, huh?
I'll say.
I can still catch one on the fly every now and then.
Oh, you sure can. You haven't been on a picnic in years.
We used to have some great ones, didn't we?
Yeah. Labor Day, the 4th of July.
And Mother's Day. Kids and I would organize a picnic to give Mom a rest, and you always ended up doing all the work.
It seems like I did. I always liked the fish fries the best.
Yeah. Jeff and I caught some beauties out there.
And I always brought along the hamburger, just in case.
You know, I thought I might run into him at the hospital when I visited Margie and the baby.
Did you?
Huh?
Did you send the letter?
No, not yet. It's funny, isn't it? All the big ideas I had. All the things I wanted for our kids. So simple now. I just wish them both what I had. To be able to reach out and touch someone they've spent their lives with.
Ken Lynd was a fighter. He came back from the first stroke when a lot of us would have tossed in the towel. Defeat was something Ken just wouldn't accept, and I feel that even death hasn't defeated him. The last days he was so confident, so serene, so at peace, like he'd finished one job and was ready to take on the next. Whenever I think of Ken, I have to smile, even laugh. He made all of us feel good, didn't he? And wherever he is this minute, I just know he's got to be sharing one of his jokes. And I know that his new friends are laughing.
I really wanted to please him.
You did.
Yeah, up to a point. Then it all fell apart. We wasted so much time. Him waiting for me to change. Me waiting for him. Now it's...
He wanted you to be happy. Are you?
Happy? I like what I'm doing. I feel like I'm working towards something worthwhile. God, I loved it.
He'd want you to have this.
Dear Jeff, I'm not good at writing letters. I'm not good at saying I am wrong. So do not expect a lot from this. I am trying. You are my only son, and I had your life, our lives together, all mapped out. Every step of the way. Then you went off in a different direction. You were suddenly no longer the son I deserved. A homosexual? What father wants a homosexual for a son? Who needs such a son? The answer seems to be, I do. I'm not ready to embrace the whole homosexual world. But I will not give up my son. You said you had no choice, and neither do I. Can we give each other a chance? I love you, Dad. Why didn't he send it?
He was working on it. He wanted it to be just right.
If we could have just a little more time. But he did say it. You know, at least with Dad, I always knew where I stood and what he felt about me. How do you feel about me, Mom?
Well, you have the friends that you choose. You're living the life that you want. You need a room and you have it.
Mom, you're telling me what I'm doing. I asked how you feel about me.
I've learned to let go.
Don't you mean giving up? There is a difference, Mom.
It's your life, Jeffy. You have to live it your way. The only time we ever went to New York. I'd almost forgotten it.
Why don't you let me finish this?
No. Nate offered to. I need to do it. It's so final. You know, I really thought I could keep it from happening. That's what makes it even harder. God, it's so unfair. Losing them both at the same time.
What do you mean? You still have Jeff.
No, I don't. He's not the son I thought I raised. He asked me how I felt about him. I can't tell him how I really feel. I saw him at the hospital with his friend. I swear to you, Claire, I've accepted it. I accept him for what he is. I accept what he wants. As long as I don't have to see him in that life. As long as I don't have to share it. I don't want to share it.
Then have you really accepted it?
I love him more than I ever have. I don't know why. I'm afraid to get close to him. I keep thinking if I just give myself a little more time. But then, the thing about time is, can't wait too long, you see. I don't want that to happen to me and Jeff. But if I wait too long...
No, you won't. It's all right,
Hello?
Hello. This is Jeff's mother.
Hi, Mrs. Lynn.
Hi. Is this Stuart?
Yes.
Happy holidays.
Well, thanks.
Is Jeff there?
Yes, just a moment, Mrs. Lynn.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi. I'm glad you called. I've been thinking about you a lot.
Oh, I've been thinking about you, too. I was hoping we could spend Christmas together. Margie and Nate and the baby are coming here. You could help me finish the tree.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Could Stuart come with you? I mean, if he doesn't have other plans? He's important to you, isn't he?
Yes.
Then I'd like to meet him.
I'm glad.
Well, fine, then we'll see you Christmas Eve.
Mom,
Yes?
I love you.